Just finished up very sharp Thursday practice. Had good energy, kids zipping around. Really pleased with our execution today. So good preparation for Saturday. Obviously a big ball game for us, going on the road, challenging opponent. Going to be another great test for our guys, and excited to get up there and get a chance to go compete again.
Okay, we'll open it up to questions.
Coach, when you look at this game, and I go back to the Tulane game, you mentioned preparing and maybe some players maybe not understanding the league or that matchup a little bit. Are there any similarities, or is this maybe another opportunity of not only that you and Temple have the same league record, but for the future and kind of the vision you and Temple both want with your programs? Is this another opportunity to maybe take advantage of that, this weekend?
Well, I think every opportunity out is a challenge in this league. I had a reporter ask me earlier today just, what my impressions were of the American Conference, and it's murderer's row. Every single week you're going to see a quality team, and this is no different. Our kids, I think the older players, they understand exactly what Temple is. They've played them multiple times. Our young guys have to trust our old guys and our coaching staff to know what we're up against. But again, you look at their two deep, both sides of the ball, you're playing a veteran football team. You're going to see a young quarterback, but outside of the young quarterback, everybody else, grad students, fourth and fifth year players. So, and they're high quality players. They've had a great tradition there. They've had their bumps in the road this year, but still a quality opponent that we're seeing on the road. So, we've got to be ready to play at a high level. We got to be ready to compete. It's going to Philadelphia, their tradition that they have there and the kind of teams that they've had and just kind of what they hang their hat on. We've got to be prepared to go up there, and it's going to be a backyard brawl. I think you're on mute there, Mark. There you go.
Another big game this week, like you said. This league scores a lot of points. Can you address how important it's going to be to just get out there and just find a way to get in the end zone?
Well, I think that's it. I have a lot of confidence in our guys on the offensive side of the football, and have a lot of confidence in our quarterback. And I told them as we left the field, I want to go see us play to our potential. Go out there and execute at a high level, be really aggressive. Run the ball effectively, throw the ball effectively. Be what we know that we can be. We've shown flashes of this year, and hopefully that's what we see on Saturday. It's going to be important for us to maximize our red zone opportunities.
Coach, what are you looking for out of Holton, not only this week but just for these last two games now in the regular season?
Well, I think relaxed confidence. I think he's a very talented player. I've got a lot of confidence in him. I want him to have that same confidence in himself and just go out there and play his game. When he's really in the groove and comfortable, confident, throwing the ball on time, everybody working together and everybody on the same page. I think he's an extremely effective quarterback, and we've seen that this year. We've seen that last year, and yeah, he had a rough week last week, but you're going to have those from time to time. All of us are. And, I just want to see him bounce back and just be the guy I know he is.
Coach, with Warren Sava probably not coming back this year, any idea at this point if he will come back for next year with the extra year, or is that something that's still being talked about?
Well, I think all those guys that have that opportunity, that's a decision that they've each got to kind of weigh and decide for themselves. He's told me he wants to. But I think that, you got to give those guys the opportunity to finish the season strong and then make those decisions in the off season. But I think that he's had a very positive experience this year, and I think he wants to come back and kind of have that, special senior year.
Any other questions for Coach Houston?
Yeah, Coach, you had talked a little bit earlier in the week about still trying to deal with the set of, I guess we'll call them restrictions in Philadelphia. Have you all sort of finalized how your game plan for the pregame is going to go, and if you had to make any changes to what your normal routine would be beyond what you sort of talked about earlier in the week.
We've adjusted where we're staying. We're not going to be staying in Philadelphia. We're going to be staying at a hotel that I've used in the past in some of my games in the Northeast. So we should be able to operate normally.
Any final questions for Coach? Okay, Coach, thank you for your time this afternoon.
Okay, guys, have a good weekend. I'll see you Saturday.
Okay, see you, Coach.